So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's concluding game. Here, game number 9 here today. Salisbury University taking on LaGrange College. And we're going to take a look here at the starting lineups. First, for the designated visitors, Salisbury. Got Justin Meekins in center, Scott Ardoin batting second, playing shortstop. Pete Grosso batting third, playing second. Jack Berry batting cleanup, playing third. Tom Labriola batting fifth, playing catcher. Jay Berry batting sixth, playing first base. Brad Keith designated hitting, batting seventh. Robbie Jones batting eighth. Robbie Jones batting eighth. And Colby Dean, Jones will be playing left field. And Colby Dean batting ninth, playing right field. Salisbury comes into this game 33-10 after a thrilling win over Rowan just about 30 minutes ago that went into 11 innings, a 4.5-hour game. Jeff Oster getting the start, making his third appearance in 2 games. He picked up the win, pitching the final couple of innings for the Seagulls to give them the victory. And now we're going to take a look at the lineup for LaGrange. LaGrange comes in 40-15. Tyvin Thompson leading things off, playing shortstop. Casey Bell batting second. He is the designated hitter. Blake Butcher batting third, playing third base. Blaine Swift batting fourth, playing right. Chad Pigg batting fifth, catching. Billy Petros batting sixth, playing left. Kane Sauls batting seventh, playing first. Joe Pradditt batting eighth and playing second. And James Porapatic batting ninth and playing center field. And the pitcher tonight for the Panthers is Josh Smith. Umpires are Mark Yoder behind home plate, Greg Stanley at first base, Warren Pruitt at second, and Fred Shaner at third. Weather perfect, 86 degrees and sunny with the sun going down. It's going to be a beautiful night for baseball. A little bit of a breeze blowing down there, and we are really in for a very good game between these two teams. LaGrange, the top-ranked team in the country, second seed in the tournament. Salisbury, the actually top-seeded team in this regional based on their strength of schedule in the year. 33-10 are the Seagulls, and 40-15 are the Tigers. So we are getting pretty darn close to the start of this one right now, as Smith taking his warm-up pitches. I'm Davin Wilson. I will be on the call today, bringing you every hit, catch, run scored, base on ball, hit by pitch, every mulligan, field goal, all that fun stuff. And so we are just moments away. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, I was joking about the mulligan and the field goals. Trying to have a little bit of fun up here. It's been a long day. It's the third game we've had, the 9th overall in the tournament. So Josh Smith, 3-1 for the Tigers. Jeff Oster, 9-0. Looking for win number 10 as he was able to get the win in the 8-7 victory for the Seagulls earlier on. And we'll see if they can keep that going here, or if the Salisbury Seagulls can pick it up. So that's going to bring up Justin Meekins to lead things off. Top one here. Nearly a 5-hour game we just completed. And Justin Meekins leading things off here in the top of the first. And that's going to bring up Justin Meekins, looking to get things started off on the right foot for the Seagulls. And a swing and a miss by Meekins. And the count goes to 0-1 here. So the winner of this game goes on to play Roanoke College tomorrow. They will have to beat the Maroons twice to move on and claim the championship. The Maroons definitely the sleeper team thus far. Pulled off 3 consecutive wins, and that pitch from Smith is over for strike 2. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting a pitcher's duel here today with these two guys facing each other. Oster, though, it's going to be interesting to see. He's making his third appearance in 2 games. That pitch misses on the outside corner. We'll see if that is going to have a little bit of wear and tear on his arm, or if he's going to be coming in, throwing smoke, throwing strikes, getting guys out. So the count is 1-2 now to Meekins, and Meekins is swinging a miss, and Smith has Meekins down on strikes to start things out here. So Scott Ardoin. So Ardoin coming up to the plate now. And first pitch fastball over the inside part of the plate. Shortstop for the Seagulls. Looking to get things started off here on the right foot. And that pitch is in the dirt. Count goes to 1-1. So the 1-1 on the way. One ball, one strike, one out to Ardoin. And that pitch just misses. And no, it's actually called a strike. Delayed strike there, delayed call. And the count goes to 1-2. So the 1-2. And that ball is hit well out to left field. Petros tracking it, though. He's under it. And there's out number 2. So that's going to bring up Pete Grosso. So the Seagulls able to advance on the strength of Jay Perry's walk-off RBI single in the last game. So that's going to bring up Grosso, who's going to hit with nobody on, 2 outs. And here's the pitch, and that one is high for ball 1. And here it comes, the 1-0. And that ball is fouled off against the backstop. Count goes to 1-1. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the first of this third game. Elimination game, and breaking ball will miss on the outside corner. Count goes to 2-1. So the 2-1 to Grosso. Here it comes. Grosso smacks one down the right field line, but that ball is going to hook foul. That will even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Smith looking to get the Seagulls down in order to start things off here. It's going to be interesting to see how that long game affects these Seagulls. Of course, they did have about a 30, 45-minute break in between games. And that pitch is chopped down to third base. Nice play by Butcher. The throw is in time. And so the Seagulls down 1-2-3 in the first. LaGrange is going to get its first shot coming up. We'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dan Daniel Park. Bottom of the first, Tavin Thompson leading things off. So, Salisbury unable to get anything going in the bottom of the first as they went down 1-2-3. So, Tavin Thompson will now step in, looking to get something going for LaGrange. So the first pitch coming in. And Thompson showing bunt. Pulls back though. The count goes to 1-0. So the 1-0 once again. That one's over for a called strike one. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball is hit out to right field. And that's going to drop down in front of Dean. And Thompson is around second to kick things off. Dean had a long way to go for that one. They're going to score it a hit. Sun's starting to set here. Starting to create some shadows out here in the outfield. So we'll see how that affects each team. So it was LaGrange losing 5-2 to Roanoke earlier in the day after beating Rowan 12-5. So LaGrange 2-1 in the tournament. Salisbury 2-1 as well. Bell drops down a bunt, and he got a little bit more on that than he wanted, but Barry having a hard time on it. And look at that, Bell, some heads-up play over there. He's going to stretch that into a double. So he'll stretch that into a single. So dropped a bunt. And so Casey Bell will reach on a bunt infield single. Nobody was covering second on the play. So Bell able to take second. So it will be a bunt infield single. And he advanced. Good heads-up play there by Bell, though, to realize nobody covering. Butcher is going to put one right up the middle. Great play by Grosso. The throw over. And he's out by a step at first base. Bang, bang play. Grosso. Of course, that is no surprise if you are a follower of Salisbury, as he's been making plays like that all weekend. Grosso lays out, makes a great play. The run does score in the meantime, but if that ball gets through, that is possibly 2 runs coming in, as that ball was going to drift over towards the gap. But in the meantime, Bell is up to third. Thompson scores. So that's going to bring up Blaine Swift. So LaGrange off to an early 1-0 lead. So both of these teams playing their second games today. So the 1-0. And that is over on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1-1 now is the count to Swift. So Thompson started things off with a double. Bell reached on the infield single to move Thompson over. Bell took second once he realized nobody was covering. So the 1-1, swing and a miss by Swift. And then Thompson came home to score on Butcher's RBI ground out. But what a play there by Grosso, especially coming off the fact that they are coming off a long, long game. So the 1-2, runner on third. Pitch is high. The count rolls to 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-2 coming in now. And here we go. And a swing and a miss. And Swift is down on strikes his first time up. So that's going to bring up Chad Pigg. So that's going to bring up Chad Pigg now. So runner on third. Pigg is going to pop that one up to right field. Dean drifting under it. He's got it. LaGrange, though, able to strike first. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left stranded. We move to the top of the second. LaGrange in front, 1-0. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here top of the second. LaGrange has a 1-0 lead right now, courtesy of Blake Butcher's RBI ground out to second. That really Grosso, just a great play, ranging out to his right, spreading out. So Jack Berry will lead things off. So top of the second. First pitch coming into Smith. Swing and a miss. So Barry, the swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-1. And that ball is hit well out into the gap. And I think Petros comes down with it. He does. And there's the first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up Tom Labriola. And so Labriola will step up. First well-hit ball, though, of the evening for the Seagulls. Of course, it is only the top of the second. First pitch, and that one is hit on a line drive through the right side, and the Seagulls had their first base hit of the game. So that's going to bring up the hero of the last game, Jay Perry. Hope somebody got him a hero sandwich after the game. Drove in the game-winning run with a walk-off single. So Labriola leading off a little bit at first, modest lead. So here's the pitch to Perry. And first pitch misses. Count goes to 1-0. So both of these teams swing the bats well. Both teams have solid pitching too. And probably in the end, you've got to give the edge to Salisbury when it comes to pitching, especially today with Jeff Oster. Oster. And there's another ball sent out to the outfield. That one is going to split the outfielders. And that gets down. So back-to-back one-out hits. Give the Seagulls runners on first and third. So one out. Runners on the corners. Brad Keith stepping into the plate, or stepping up to the plate, stepping into the batter's box. First pitch. Fastball foul back against the backstop. Count goes to 0-1. So runners on the corners now. One out. 0-1 on the way. Here we go. And that ball is sent out to left field. And Petros is there. The throw coming in, cut off, and we've got a tie ball game on our hands as Brad Keith has got to run in, but they're going to get the out at third. And actually, they're going to say that he did not tag. And this is going to stay a 1-0 ball game. And wow, we thought we had a tie game here, but they're going to say that Labriola did not tag, did not hit the base. Good heads-up play there to realize that and fire the ball back over to third to get the double play and in the inning. So we move on to the bottom of the second. We will be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The call on that last play, they were saying Labriola left early, and that's why it ends up being the double play. Can't really hit Keith with that double play, though, given that base running error. But either way, a big mistake, as that cost Salisbury a run. It appeared that Salisbury had tied the game on that flyout. So bottom of the second coming up. And it's going to be Petros leading things off for the Panthers in the bottom of the second. So Salisbury unable to knot things up despite the two hits. They will leave one stranded. So Petros steps into the batter's box, facing Oster. And the pitch misses down and away. Oster looking for win number 10 on the season this year. 1-0. Win number 3 in the tournament. Even more impressive. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Here we go. And that ball is hit foul down the right side. Perry will give chase, but in the end, he'll just be forced to look at that one. Drifts into the stands, foul. So 2-1. So Oster went 6 innings in the matchup yesterday. Another foul ball hit into the stands on the right side. Count rolls to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Here it comes. And that ball is hit on the ground, down to short. Throw over is going to get him for the first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up Kane Sauls. Nice play over there by our Doan. To get the 6-3 ground out started. That's going to bring up Kane Sauls. So nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. And that one is on the inside corner for a called strike 1. So the 0-1. 0-1 to Sauls, and that one is high. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. So the 1-1 on the way. And that one misses on the outside corner. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. So the 2-1 to Sauls. Here we go. And Sauls will foul that one back against the backstop. Count goes even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 Sauls. The 2-2. And that's going to ring up Sauls. No doubt about that one, as Oster does a beautiful job of painting the corner. Almost Rembrandt with that pitch. And Sauls is down on strikes for the second out. So prod it. And that ball is flown out to left. There is the third out. And so LaGrange down 1-2-3 in its half of the second. We are through 2. LaGrange holding on to a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back with the action from the third when we return. And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As we're going to have Robbie Jones kick things off here in the top of the third. Salisbury looking to get back the run that they have given up early. Here's the first pitch. First pitch high for ball 1. So the 1-0. to Robbie Jones coming in. Here we go. And that pitch is high and inside. Count goes to a ball and a strike. To Salisbury's left fielder. 2-0. Sun's starting to set. We're getting ready for a night game the rest of the way. Fastball right there. Inside part of the plate at the knees. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike here to Jones, who is leading off the top of the third for the Seagulls. 2-1, and that one's in the dirt. Count goes to 3-1. Good job there by Jones to lay off that pitch. So 3-1. Here we go. And that ball is hit well out to center field. It is drifting back. Porta Paddock will not have it. That ball is going to get down. It's going to be at least 2. And Jones a leadoff double. And that ball was hit well out to center field. So that's going to bring up Colby Dean. Well hit ball there by Robbie Jones. Took the 2-2 pitch. Took the 3-1 out to center field. And Dean trying to get down the bunt, but he will pop that one foul over into LaGrange's dugout. So Jones ripped the 3-1 pitch to center field. Poor Paddock did a good job of tracking it, but that was always going to be a tough play out there for him, especially running over his shoulder or running looking over his shoulder. So the 0-1 coming into Colby Dean, and that pitch hits the outside part of the plate. Smith wanted the outside. He gets the outside. And the count goes to 0-2. So Dean in the hole, looking to try to climb out here. 0-2 on the way. Here we go. Fastball, and that is right there. Called strike 3. And when you are down 0-2 like that, you just cannot look. You got to protect. If it's close, you got to go swinging at it. And there's the first out of the inning. So Meekins comes up now. He struck out his first time up. So we'll see what he can do here with the runner in scoring position, and now 1 out. So here it comes. And fastball, and that's going to get through the hole on the left side. Jones is headed around third. He will score. And we got a tie ball game as Justin Meekins delivers a 1-out RBI single. That was a hot ground ball right there by Justin Meekins. And it sneaks through. And so that's going to bring up the shortstop, Ardoin, coming up. Runner on first, 1 down. Pickoff move back over. Meekins is back in safely. First pitch coming in. Fastball right there for a called strike 1. Good pitch. Count goes to 0-1. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. The 0-1 on the way here. Fastball and just a little bit below the knees. Count runs to 1 ball, 1 strike. To Ardoin. Here it comes. And that hits the outside part of the plate. Good pitch there from Smith. Count goes to 1-2 now. Ballpark full of Salisbury fans disagrees with that call, but it stands. Count is at 1-2 now. The 1-2. And fastball hit down the right side, but foul. Went the opposite way with that pitch. A little late on it on the outside part of the plate, but Ardoin doing what you need to do there. If you're going to hit that one on the outside corner, you need to try to go opposite field and throw back over to first. And Meekins is in there. So the 1-2. And throw back over. Meekins is back in. So the 1-2. Here we go. 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. And that ball is lined out to center. Pro-Hepatic is there for the second out. And that's going to bring up Pete Grosso. 6-3 ground out his first time up. First pitch, fastball, and that is sent out to right field. Little lazy fly ball. Swift is under it, and that's going to do it, but not before Salisbury's going to knot things up. So we move to the bottom of the third. Score 1-1. We'll be right back. So that's going to bring up James Poropatic, making his first plate appearance of the night, trying to lay down a bunt, pulls back, ball 1. So right now, Salisbury 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. LaGrange 1 run on just 2 hits, no errors. So the 1-0, and Poropatic will chop that one foul down the third baseline. And the count rolls even at a ball and a strike. So here it comes. And that one, just misses outside corner. 2-1 is now the count to Poropatic. Here it comes. And that one just off the outside corner. So 3-1, Poropatic being a good leadoff man right now. Not trying to be a power guy, RBI guy, anything like that. Just trying to get on base. So 3-1. And that one catches the inside part of the plate. So the count will go full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the payoff pitch on the way now. Let's see what happens. 3-2 coming in. And Poropatic off his fist will send it down to second base. Grosso makes the play and the throw over to Perry. And there's the first out of the inning. 4-3 ground out is how we will kick off the bottom of the third. So Tavin Thompson now coming back up. He doubled and scored a run his last time up. Scored on the infield single by Blake Butcher in the bottom of the first. So Oster looks in. First pitch fastball down and away. Count goes to 1-0. Been a very enjoyable day of baseball here. 2 close games, including that last one where I think everybody in the stands was sweating from that one, and it was not because of the heat. That was an extremely nerve-wracking game. It was nerve-wracking for us up here in the press box, so I can only imagine how it is for the fans and the players. So the count moves to 2 balls and a strike to Tavin Thompson, 2-1. And that one almost gets away from Labriola. Labriola does a good job to get the backhand on it. And the count goes to 3-1 now. So the 3-1 coming in from Oster. And here we go. And that ball is sent down to third. Barry blocks it, fires over. And good job there from Barry to recover, make the tag or make the throw, and get it over. So that ball is going to that will be ruled as a 5-3 ground out. That's going to bring up Casey Bell. Reached on a infield single, moved to second once he realized that nobody was covering second. And first pitch to Bell, and Bell, first pitch swinging, will foul that one off against the backstop. So the count goes to 0-1. So bottom third, 1-1 is your score. 0-1. Fastball and just off the plate. 1-1, just a hair outside. And the count runs even at a ball and a strike right now. So the 1-1. And that ball is popped up on the right side. Perry will give it a thought, so will Dean, but they both just take a few steps to their left and then let the ball go out of play. So the 1-2 coming in, Casey Bell. And Bell reaching out, and he's going to move the Salisbury dugout back a little bit with that foul ball, 1-2. So here we go again with it. 1-2, nobody on, 2 outs. And Bell is going to bloop that one out to right center. And so there's a 2-out hit by Casey Bell. Second of the game. So that'll bring up Blake Butcher, who had an RBI ground out to second his last time up. So Butcher now stepping in. And that pitch is in there for strike one. So the 0-1. And that one catches the outside part of the plate. And the count goes to 0-2. So the 0-2 coming in. And fastball down and away. Count goes to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 1-1 ball game. Runner on first after Bell's 2-out single. So the 1-2 coming in. And fastball, and that is hit the other way out to right field. So Bell will advance to second. And Butcher is on with a single. So that's going to bring up Blaine Swift, who struck out his last time up. So the go-ahead run is now in scoring position for the Panthers for Blaine Swift. And that pitch misses outside. So the 1-0. And that one misses down and away. So the 2-0. And the pickoff move, and unable to hold on to the ball is Ardoin. So that one is over. So that one is over for a called strike one. So 2-1. And foul ball against the backstop. So count goes to 2-2. And that one just misses on the outside corner. Count runs full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 2 outs. So the 3-2. So full count coming in, payoff pitch. Coming in to Swift, and a swing and a miss. And so that strikeout is going to strand a pair of runners for the Panthers. So we move on to the top of the 4th. Pitching has the upper hand here so far. So we move on to the top of the 4th. Tie game at 1-1. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. So, Barry leading things off. First pitch misses. So, the 1-0. And that one is going to hit the inside corner. So Barry steps in now. Lined out to left, his first time up. It's a 1-for-1. And the pitch is on the inside. It's going to bounce past, but no matter. Nobody on base. So the count goes to 2-0. 2-1, excuse me. And a swing and a miss by Barry. And the count runs even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-2 on the way in. And here it comes. And that ball is sent out to left field. Jones is there. Or excuse me, Petros is there to make the catch. And there's the first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up Tom Labriola, who singled his first time through.
They were like blue and black. They were cool. I didn't know what I had back then, though. They were something special.
First pitch coming in to Labriola, and off-speed pitch as Smith tried to pull the string there, unable to do so, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. So pitch coming in, fastball down below the knees, count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Or actually goes to 2-0. So 2-0, and that ball is fouled off on the left side. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1. Here we go. And that one is below the knees, ball 3. So Labriola singled here so far. And here we go. And Labriola is going to work a 5-pitch walk. And he will get on with 1 out here, courtesy of the walk. So that's going to bring up Jay Perry now, who will hit with 1 on, 1 out. So that's going to bring up Jay Perry. So here we go. So Smith looks in. And first pitch in there for a called strike 1. Smith coming back in, throwing a nice changeup. 0-1. And here we go. 0-1 on the way, and that ball is hit foul back behind home plate. And the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 4th, 1-1 ball game. Here in this elimination game, the NCAA Division III Baseball Danville, Virginia Regional Tournament. Pickoff move back over to first. Labriola in there easily. In there standing up. Count holds at 0-2. And apparently a little breeze blowing here. 0-2. Raptors shaking here in the press box, and that ball is lined out to left. Or to second, excuse me. Prodit is there to collect the out. I don't know why I said left right there. So had a Forrest Gump moment right there. Got confused on my directions. So there's the second out. So Brad Keith coming up now. Flew out to left his first time up. 2 out now, 1 on. And first pitch misses for a ball. Fastball right there for a called strike 1. The 1-1. And that one is going to catch the outside corner. Beautiful location there by Smith as he broke out the paintbrush and painted that one right on the outside corner. So the 1-2. Here it comes, and that one misses. So the 2-2 on the way. And that ball is a chopper, bounced right into the ground, over to third base. Butcher throws to Sauls, and that's going to wrap matters up here in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, still tied at 1. We will be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Chad Pigg leading things off for the Panthers. We have got a good game on hand here. Fastball misses down and away. Count goes to 1-1. And, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the official last day of the tournament. Now, we do reserve the right to play some games on Monday in case we have some inclement weather. But hopefully the powers that be will keep that weather off and allow us to play. So Pig facing the 1-0. And that one misses outside. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Here to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Pitching has the upper hand so far. 2 combined runs, 8 combined hits, and a swing and a miss by Pig. And ladies and gentlemen, I would be neglectful to say that making this even more impressive for Salisbury is they just played earlier in the day and played a marathon game in 10.5 innings before Salisbury won it in 11. Clocked in at very close to 4.5 hours. And Pig is going to work a walk. No. And so Pig will take a walk. So that's going to bring up Billy Petros. Petros has grounded out to short. Petros, the Panthers' left fielder. And he will take a look at a good fastball on the outside part of the plate. And the count goes to 0-1. So give credit Oster, or give Oster credit right now. He has done a good job of painting the black on the outside. The 0-1. And that ball is fouled off against the backstop. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Both pitchers have done a good job here today. And this ball game so far, as I mentioned earlier, pitching does have the upper hand right now. So the 0-2 coming in to Petros. That pitch is high. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. So runner on first base. Nobody out. So here we go. And a swing and a miss. And Petros is down on strikes. That is Oster's 4th strikeout of the game so far through the first 3 1/3 for that young man. So he is feeling it tonight. That's going to bring up Kane Sauls. Meanwhile, Smith has 2 strikeouts thus far. So first pitch, runner going, hit and run on. That ball bounces off of Oster, and it's going to roll into shallow right. And that's going to be an infield single for Sauls. And I wonder if they're going to take a look at Oster here as that one got him on the foot. It's a strong young man out there, though, as he is making his 3rd appearance in 2 games, or 2 days. Tried to warn you guys here earlier on the broadcast. I am having trouble with my math right now, so, and my directions. So Pradditt, he's going to try to lay down the bunt. It will miss. The count goes to 0-1. So Pradditt flied out to left his last time up. So here we go. And that ball is sent down to second for 6-3. And that's going to get the Seagulls out of the inning. So we have played a full 4. We go on to the top of the 5th. Still knotted up all at 1. We'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here, top of the 5th on the way. It is number 5, Robbie Jones, leading things off. First pitch to Jones is a screamer through to the left side. And Jones, his second hit of the ball game. It's a double and now a single to go along. And so that's going to bring up Colby Dean. So that's going to bring up Colby Dean. That's going to bring up Colby Dean. And that first pitch is going to miss for ball 1. So Dean steps up. He struck out his last time through. And here we go, the 1-0. That ball is over, strike 2. Oh, strike 1. And pickoff move, not exactly sure what that was all about right there, but he really didn't have much of a lead at all. He had to duck out of the way of that one, if anything. And the throw is going to get away. And in the meantime, Jones is going to move up to second. He's going to hustle. He's going to take a big turn around second, throw back, but he's going to get back in. And so the throwing error. And so Smith threw that one away on the pickoff move. And Jones ends up going over to second. That pitch misses outside. Count goes to 1-1 or 2-1. So 2-1. That one's in the dirt, and in the meantime, Jones is going to try to get over to third. He will. And so Salisbury has something cooking here. 3-1 count, top of the 5th, runner on third. Now all it takes from Dean, just a ball on the right side of the field or in the outfield, and it's a 2-1 ball game. So 3-1 on the way. And a swing and a miss, and the count goes full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the 3-2. And he's going to get rung up on that one. Dean is down on strikes for his second time tonight. It's going to bring up Meekins. Meekins has struck out and singled, drove in a run. And here's the pitch to Meekins from Smith, and that one is over for strike 1. So the 0-1 coming into Meekins.
Like his facial expression.
And that ball misses. So the 1-1 coming in to Meekins. And that pitch misses inside. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike to Meekins, who is 1 for 2 on the evening, has struck out and an RBI single. Two one, and that one misses inside, and the count rolls to 3-1. And here we go. And that one misses on the inside. Ball 4. And they're going out to have a conference on the mound. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. So we are back here after the quick conference on the mound. Arden at the plate. Runners on the corners. 1 out. And that pitch is down. Count goes to 1-0. And that ball is sent down on the ground. 6-4 and no 3 involved. As Arden will beat that one out. RBI fielder's choice. And Salisbury takes a 2-1 lead. And that's going to bring up Grosso now. Grosso had the ground out to short his last time up. 2 down now. So here it goes. And that pitch is sent down to short. Thompson collects, underhand toss over to Pradditt. And that's going to wrap it up, but not before Salisbury will strike for a run and take a 2-1 advantage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway home here. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2-1 Salisbury. We'll be right back. So poor Paddock leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth. He takes a big cut at that one, but misses. Poor Paddock grounded out to second his first time through. So the 0-1 coming in. And that ball is lined down to short. Ardoin makes a nice play there for the first out of the inning. And poor Paddock hit that one on the nose. That's going to bring up Tavin Thompson. So Tavin Thompson 1 for 2, and he's going to send that one foul. So the 0-1 coming in to Tavin Thompson. And there's a big off-speed pitch in there for strike 2. So you got to give it here to Oster. And a swing and a miss. And there's a strikeout. Second out of the inning. He is making his third appearance here. Oster, and he has been on the money. And there's a beautiful breaking ball over for a called strike 1. That ball is fouled back against the backstop. So the 0-2. And fastball, and that's going to get out into right field on a rope. And Thompson hustling around. Or no, Bell hustling around. He will be into second. To double down the right field line. So Blake Butcher coming up. So big 2-out double there by Casey Bell as he collects his third hit of the game in 3 at bats. So that's going to bring up Blake Butcher. Comes up. And that ball is fouled off down the right side. It's going to get back near the batting cage. So the 0-1. So the 0-1 coming in from Oster. And there's another ball sent out to right field. Dean giving chase, and he will track that one down. And that's going to do it. So LaGrange, a golden opportunity to tie the game. They will squander it. So we go to the top half of the 6th. Salisbury in front, 2-1. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Top of the 6th. Barry leading off. He is lined out and flied out to left. So right now, LaGrange, 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. Salisbury, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Here's the first pitch coming into Barry. Barry, a big swing and a miss. Barry took a rip at that one, but he will miss. And the count goes to 0-1. So here it comes. And big breaking ball. That will miss. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike coming in. And whoo. It's like hit him with a changeup right there. Pulled the string. Count is 1-2 now. 1-2 on the way. And fastball popped up. Back out of play. The 1-2 once again coming in. So here we go. 1-2 coming into Barry. And Barry is swinging a miss. So Barry took a cut at that one, but unable to come up with it. And Barry is down swinging to start the top half of the 6th. A lot of pitching, a lot of defense in this game thus far. Low scoring game. Tom Labriola singled and took a walk his last time up. First pitch to him, and that ball is popped up on the right side. Drifting back. Is it going to stay in play? Nope. It will get back into the stands. And the count goes to 0-1. So the 0-1 coming in. We've got the threat of some possible bad weather coming in. Let's hope it stays away. The 0-1. Fastball right there, over for a called strike 2. So the 0-2. Two of the best teams in the country right now, D3-wise, battling it out, looking to try to survive and advance. The 0-2. And and he's going to get frozen on that one. And there's the second out. As Smith has struck out both batters he's faced. And if he can get Perry down here, he will strike out the side. That is the 5th strikeout on the evening for Smith. And he's facing Perry now. First pitch in for a strike. Perry has singled and lined out to second his last time up. So the 0-1 coming in. So here we go. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one misses high. Count goes to a ball and a strike. 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Smith looking to get the Seagulls down 1-2-3 and went the other way with that pitch and hits it foul. So the 1-2 once again. Top 6. 2-1 ball game in favor of the Seagulls. And that is a lazy fly ball out to center. And poor Paddock is there, and that's going to do it. So we move on to the bottom half of the 6th. Salisbury in front 2-1. We will be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Dan Daniel Park at American Legion Post 325 Field. We are entering the bottom of the 6th in this contest. And for LaGrange, it's going to be number 6, Blaine Swift, leading things off. He has gone down on strikes both times today. So first pitch coming in to Swift. Here we go. And that ball, first pitch swinging, sent out to the shortstop. Throw over, and the bottom of the 6th will start with the 6-3 ground out by Swift. And that's going to bring up Chad Pigg, who has flied out, bounced out to third, and walked. So 0 for 2 on the evening. So Pigg looking to get something started here for the Panthers, as we are starting to get kind of late in this ball game. First pitch in the dirt. So Oster looking for win number 10 on the year. 1-0 on the way. And that pitch is over for a called strike 1. So 1-1 coming in. So here we go. And whoa, Pigg having to duck out of the way of that one, as that was right up around the dome piece. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 and a swing and a miss. So the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 to Chad Pigg. And Pigg rifles one up the middle. And so there's a 1-out single by Pigg. His first hit of the ball game. It's going to bring up Billy Petros. So Petros seeing what he can do here. He is grounded out to short and struck out. Let's see if they had the bunt on with a runner on first, 1 out. And first pitch is going to the backstop. So Pigg is going to advance to second. And that's going to put the tying run in scoring position for the Panthers with 1 out. So the 1-0 coming in here. And here we go, 1-0 count. And that one just outside. Tough way to fall behind 2-0 if you're Oster. So the 2-0 on the way, 1 out, tying run in scoring position. Go ahead, run at the plate, swing and a miss. And I think that's actually going to be a foul tip. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. So the 2-1. And another foul tip. So 2-2. So Petros coming back in here. He's grounded out to short, struck out, has a chance to knot this one up. The 2-2, and Petros is going to hit a blooper out to left field. They are going to send Pigg hustling home. They'll play at the plate. It will not happen. And Billy Petros is going to tie things up at 2 with a bloop single out to left field. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a whole new ball game. Petros, his first hit of the game, and what a time to come through with it. And that's going to bring up Kane Sauls. And are we gonna? And we're gonna have a moment on the field here. So it looked like Petros might have pulled a hammy out there, holding the back of his leg. And they're going to have him down here, kind of stretch him out a little bit. In the meantime, looks like we are going to have a pinch runner here. So he will come off the field. Actually, he looks like they're going to keep him on after stretching him a little bit. So that's going to bring up Kane Sauls here. So Sauls has struck out an infield single thus far. And they're going to bring in a pinch runner here. It's going to be number 8, Jacob Gassert. Will come in to pinch run for the Panthers. Petros will get a round of applause coming off the field as his single, little bloop single, out to left, knots this one up at 2. 9:06 is your time right now. So Kane Sauls, strikeout and an infield single thus far. So first pitch coming in. And that one misses for ball 1. So the 1-0. Here we comes. G10. And that one is going to be gloved at third. And a big double play. Wow. And Barry runs on, makes a absolutely great play on that chopper. Fires over to Grosso. And Grosso gets it over to Perry for the 5-4-3. And that's going to do it. But the damage has been done. LaGrange able to come back and knot this one up at 2. So we head to the top 7. LaGrange plates 1 to knot it up at 2. We'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Defensive change for the Panthers. The pinch runner Gassard will stay into the game. 2 play left. First pitch over is in there for a strike. So Brad Keith stepping in now. He has flied out to left and flied out to center thus far in this contest. So he is looking at a 0 for 2. And that one is in the dirt. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Keith trying to work it back here after falling behind early 0-2. So the 1-2. And here we go. And fastball reaches out and will chop that one down the third baseline, but foul. I think Keith just protecting more or less on that play. But you can't blame him. We've seen a lot of guys go down on called third strikes here tonight and today over the course of these really almost getting to be 3 games now, as we played enough to consider this one full. And that ball is hit out, a little blooper fly ball to left center. And Gassard, who is newly inserted into the game, will come in and make the play in left for the first out. So that's going to bring up Robbie Jones, who has been on a tear here today. 4 hits over the course of these 2 games. He has a double and a single right now, triple and a homer shy of the cycle. First pitch, and fastball will miss for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And here we go. And a swing and a miss on a monster fastball right there. And Smith really ramped up on that one and brought the heat. And the count goes to a ball and a strike. Added a few amplifiers on that one. And that one misses on the outside corner. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out and nobody on. And 2-1. And here we go, and that one is popped up on the right side. Foul territory. And so we'll do the 2-2 here. So top 7, 2-2 ball game. We've got a tightly contested game here between these 2 teams. Neither one of them wanted to go home. So 2-2, and that one misses. And count will run full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the 3-2 on the way. Here it comes. And there's a ball sent out to right. It's hooking. And that ball is going to get in. And he's going to be in there with a 2-base error. So Robbie Jones will reach base for the 3rd time tonight, albeit the 3rd time is on an error by the right fielder, Swift, for the Panthers. And so that's going to bring up Colby Dean. And actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Seagulls. It's going to be Simon Palanchar. So Palanchar will step in. They're going to go out and have a quick conversation on the mound, wanting to make sure that Smith is in good shape to continue. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, but we will have the rest of the action from the 7th when we come back. And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, Fleckenstein will come on to pitch for the Panthers. See what Fleckenstein can do here. So 1 out, go ahead run on second after the error. And here we go. And that one misses apparently. Where it misses, I do not know. I think Palanchar got the benefit of the doubt right there. Top 7, 2-2 ball game, 1-0 count to Palanchar. And here we go. 1-0. And a little check swing fouled off by Palanchar. Count goes to 1-1. So we'll see if Palanchar stays in to play right as he replaces Dean in the batting lineup at least. And the 9-hole. So the 1-1. And a ball with eyes up the middle. They're going to send Robbie Jones play at the plate, and Jones is going to slide under the tag. And a bang-bang play at the plate. And it is a 3-2 game as Palanchar hits a ball with eyes. RBI single. And it's now a 3-2 ball game as Jones absolutely hustles home. So how big does that error loom right now here in the top of the 7th? And they're going to go out and have a quick meeting on the mound. And we're going to have a pinch runner. Number 27 coming into the game for Salisbury. That's going to be Kyle Canavan. So Palanchar, the RBI single, and then he is going to be replaced by Canavan at second. So the RBI single, he advanced to third or to second on the throw, so he will not get credit for the double. Advanced to second on the throw home. 3-2 ball game here in the top 7. First pitch is right there at the knees for strike 1. So Justin Meekins comes in, 1 for 2, has struck out, RBI single, and has walked. So here we come. Here we go. The 0-1 from Flickenstein. And that ball is banged off the backstop. So the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes. So the 0-2 on the way in. 3-2 ball game now in favor of the Seagulls. And a swing and a miss, and Meekins is down on strikes for the second out here. So Ardwin steps up to the plate. Ardwin, RBI fielder's choice his last time up. That actually put the Seagulls ahead in this one before LaGrange was able to come back and tie it up on the Petros single. So Canavan at second right now. 2 down, 0-1 count. Here it comes. And pitch is high. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 coming in to Ardwin. And pickoff move back to second. And Canavan back in. So the 1-1. And that one misses. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1. And there's a pop-up out to left field. Gassert is under it, and that's going to do it. But the damage has already been done, as Salisbury will pull ahead. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Salisbury in front, 3-2. We'll be right back.
And welcome back as LaGrange is up to bat. A couple of defensive changes for you for Salisbury. Robbie Jones will move from left to right field. Kyle Canavan has been replaced in the lineup by Kevin Dean, who will play left field as the first pitch from Oster to Pradit in there for strike one. Breaking ball in there for strike two, so Oster ahead in the count as we are in the bottom of the seventh inning. Pradit chomps this one out to shortstop. And quick throw over to first base by Ardoin, and that'll be out number one. That'll bring up James Porpatic. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. Grounded out to second base and lined out to the shortstop in his last plate appearance. First pitch, a breaking ball in there at the belt for strike one. Oster doing a tremendous job here. Has the lead, and as we go into this seventh inning. Pitched 6 innings yesterday in the start, got the win. Came in relief, pitched 2 1/3 innings, got the win to get Salisbury to this point. And has the ball in his hand right now with a 3-2 lead, looking for his third win of the tournament. That's kind of unheard of. That pitch misses outside. So 3-1 the count here to Porpatic. LaGrange down by 1, but they do lead in hits. They have 8 hits to Salisbury's 6. This one popped up in foul territory behind the plate. See if there's room, and the ball kind of flew back. And Labriola unable to track it down. Overran it just a little bit, and looked like it curled back on him. And he's unable to get it. So that will make the count full. As Porpatic takes a few practice swings and gets ready to step back in here with 1 out. Pitch on the way, popped up. This one in fair territory in shallow right field. Robbie Jones will come in and make the catch for out number 2. So Jones having to adjust to the other side of the field, but able to make the catch on that one. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Tavin Thompson. Thompson 1 for 3 today, had a double back in the first inning, but has since grounded out to third base and struck out swinging. And he'll look at strike 1. A 0-1 pitch, just missed the outside corner. That'll even the count of 1-1. LaGrange trailing by 1. Winner of this game advances to the championship tomorrow against Roanoke. And that ball fouled back. Either way, we will have a rematch in the championship as Roanoke upsets Salisbury 15-5 to open the tournament here on Thursday morning. And, of course, LaGrange lost to Roanoke earlier today in the winner's bracket. Two-two count to Thompson, and that one just missed the outside corner. That'll make the count full. See how much further Oster can go. He's at 97 pitches already in this game. Ball hit out to left field, going toward the wall, and a great catch made out there by Kevin Dean for out number 3. So LaGrange goes down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. Salisbury up 3-2.
So leading off the top of the 8th here for Salisbury is number 21, Pete Grosso. See what Grosso can do here. Try to get the Seagulls off on the right foot in the top of the 8th. Fleckenstein still on for the Panthers. So the 1-0. Dean in left now, and Jones in right. For the Seagulls, that it is. So the 1-1. Here it comes. And that looked like a slider right there. 1-2. One-two on the way. And that one misses. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes to Grosso. Grosso made a great diving play at second. And reaches out for that one and will barely make contact. Sends it back over the Seagulls dugout over on first. So the 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss by Grosso. And the top of the 8th will start with a strikeout. So getting late in this ball game. So that's going to bring up Jack Berry, who has lined out, flied out, and struck out swinging. So Berry stepping in now to bat. And that pitch misses down and in. Count goes to 1 ball, no strikes. Fleckenstein, one of the premier pitchers on this Panthers team, premier pitchers in the USA South, and he's going to get Berry to swing and a miss on that. So the 1-1. Fleckenstein, a very impressive young man. The 1-1 coming in. And that just misses 2-1. Looks like that was a slider. That one's inside. So the 3-1 coming in. And Berry will step out. So the 3-1. Here we come. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way from Fleckenstein. Looking to keep the Panthers' deficit at 1. And that ball is fouled back against the backstop. So full count once again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the 3-2, 1 out, nobody on. And here it comes. And there's ball 4 as Berry will work a walk. A 1-out walk here. That's going to bring up Labriola. He has singled, walked, and struck out. So Labriola, the lefty, stepping in to face Fleckenstein. pickoff move. No good. Nothing going there, that is. And here we go. Fastball right there for a called strike one. And the count goes to no balls and a strike. So Salisbury, just an inning and a half away from moving on to tomorrow's championship game. They would have to beat Roanoke College twice to move on. They ended up losing to Roanoke College 15-5 in the first game here on Thursday. It's been a fun tournament. Been some great baseball played here. We wouldn't expect anything less with the premier teams in Division III. And Labriola sends that ball out into left field, but it is foul. So 0-2 once again. Labriola fighting to stay alive. So here we go, the 0-2 coming in to Labriola. Let's see what happens. And there's the 0-2, and whoa, just off the outside part of the plate. That could not have been an easy take right there for Labriola. On the 0-2. So the 1-2 on the way. Here we go. Fleckenstein. Here's the pitch. Runner going on the play, and the hit and run is on. Ball sent out into left field. And wow, look at this. The runner moves over to third on the single from Labriola. Jack Berry, great hustle play. How about that? Moves over to third. The hit and run was on, but still able to move over to third on a ball hit into shallow left field. And how about that, ladies and gentlemen? And that's going to bring up Jay Perry. Comes in, he has singled and has a line out. First pitch coming in from Fleckenstein. And that ball is chopped down to the third base side. We'll get back out of play. Count goes to 0-1. So 0-1 coming in. Here we go. And that one catches the inside part of the plate. 0-2. So runners on the corner, and Fleckenstein right now would love a strikeout, but really needs a ground ball, I think, more than a strikeout here, trying to get out of this inning. Of course, you never know. The ground ball does not ensure a double play, so maybe strikeout would be better. And that ball is hit pretty well out to center field. They are going to send Barry, and Barry will get in, and it is a 4-2 game now. As Perry drives in a run with an RBI sac fly. And we'll have to see if that's going to be enough to send him on. So 2-run game now. Panthers, though, as we have seen all weekend, they can hit the ball quite well. So you cannot rule LaGrange out of this game yet. Still plenty of time for them to put together a rally. So that's going to bring up Brad Keith. Keith has flied to left, flied to center, and then flied to left again. So Fleckenstein, that ball is a little chopper down to short. 6-4, and that's going to do it, but not before one run is picked up on 3 hits, 1 left stranded. We move on to the bottom of the 8th. It is Salisbury 4, LaGrange 2. We will be right back. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Dan Daniel Park. So, first pitch is going to miss. And that ball is sent out to center field by Bell. That is deep back. Is it going to get down? It will. And Bell is on with a leadoff double. So Bell is going to collect hit number 4. Kind of lost that ball in the lights. Could not really see where it was. Knew it was out in right center, but it almost looked like it might have had enough to get out of here at first. So Bell sent a long fly ball out there that ends up getting over Meekin's head in right center. And you almost have to think that's going to be the end of Oster's night. It is. Great night for that young man right there. He had the win in the last game. And so now he's looking to pick it up again. And we're going to take a quick break while we try to figure out who is going to come on. And actually, that was... So Grasso will come into pitch. So Valone will come in to play second base. Grasso coming in to pitch. Valone coming into second. He will bat 7th, so that's going to kill the DH. So Grasso coming on in relief now. In second base now will be Ron Valone. So the DH spot is now eliminated, which means Grasso will remain in the number 3 spot, but if somebody comes on in the bottom of the 9th to relieve Grasso, then the pitcher will have to hit. No more designated hitter. And Grasso is going to miss 1-0. And an absolute great performance by Oster. And pitch over on the outside part of the plate. It's his 3rd appearance in 2 days. Picked up the win in the 11-inning thriller earlier. And would be in line for the win if this current scoreline holds up. And Butcher hits a fly ball out to right field. And that's right to the right fielder, though, and that's the first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up Blaine Swift. So first pitch to Swift misses outside. So Grosso had a 7-0 record heading into the game on Friday. He ended up getting rocked in 4 innings, picked up his first loss, and will now try to redeem himself and help Salisbury on to the championship game tomorrow against the Maroons of Roanoke College in a rematch. Could see 2 games tomorrow. Could just see 1. The 2-1 now as that pitch is over. It all depends how Roanoke College does. If Roanoke College can get the win in the first game, then they have assured themselves a spot in the College World Series. That ball is fouled off on the right side, 2-2. So right now, LaGrange down to its final 5. So the 2-2 coming in. Let's see what happens here. The 2-2 from Grosso, and that ball is fouled back by Swift. So Blaine Swift trying to keep it alive here for the Panthers after the leadoff double by Bell. Butcher hit the ball well to right, but nothing going. And that one just misses on the outside corner. Ballpark full of Salisbury fans disagrees with that call. So the 3-2 on the way. So here we go. And there's a chopper down to short. And Swift, an absolute hustle play over there. He will beat that one out. Arlewin made a great play, but the throw was just a little late as Swift kept his head down, got on his toes, and beat it out for the infield single. So that's going to bring up Chad Pigg. So Swift, a little bit of a lead over at first. Fastball outside part of the plate. Have to wonder if Swift might be running here, maybe trying to pull a throw to second to allow Bell to score. That fastball misses outside. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. So the 2-0 coming in. Here we go. And that one is over. 2 balls and a strike now. So 2-1 coming in from Grosso. Foul ball hit back behind home plate. The 2-2. Pigg is flat out to right, grounded to third, walked and singled his last time up. A single would cut the Panthers' deficit 2-1 here with just 1 out. 2-2, and wow, what an eye by Pigg. As that looked good. Don't know if Pigg might have just gotten fooled by that, but either way, it will move to 3-2. So here we go. And that was in the dirt, so the bases are now loaded. So is the plot beginning to thicken here at Dan Daniel Park as we are in the bottom of the 8th of this contest. Bases now loaded, 1 out. So Gazzard will now step up to the plate. And ladies and gentlemen, how about this? This is his first at bat in this regional. First pitch over for a call, strike one, and he has a chance to be a hero here for the designated home 9. So the 0-1, and that pitch is over, 0-2. So Jacob Gazzard, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's the second out. So 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes, and 1 out for Grosso. And he is now 1 good pitch away from getting out of this pickle. So that's going to bring up Kane Sauls. Has struck out, has an infield single, and grounded into a 5-4-3 double play his last time up. Bottom 8, 4-2. And how big is that insurance run that the Seagulls were able to pick up their last time up, top of the 8th. So that first pitch misses. Don't know where it missed. Count goes to 1-0. And so the 1-0. So Kane Sauls, big at bat here for the Panthers. Single possibly ties this game. At the least, it makes it a 1-run contest. So the 1-0, not quite as much pressure on the Panthers heading into the bottom half of the 9th. And that pitch is over for a called strike 1. Good at bat here so far by Sauls, remaining calm, not letting the pressure of this situation get to him. The great ones want the bats in their hands at this situation. 1-1. And that was well placed by Labriola, but I think that was a little high. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 coming in to Sauls. And Sauls a shot down the right side, but foul. And that'll move the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom 8. 2-2. 2 across the board up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two coming in. Oh, good pitch right there by Grosso. So he tried to hang Sauls out to dry. Sauls does not oblige, though. And the count remains at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Or moves to 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases juice, 4-2 ball game. LaGrange 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. Salisbury 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. And here it comes, the 3-2. Sauls ground ball down to short. Fires over, and Grosso will get him out of the jam. LaGrange leaves the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th. Not something we are used to seeing from the Panthers here in this tournament. Good awareness there by Rodin to realize that he was not going to get the out at second, fire over to first. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will have the final full inning coming up. Top of the 9th, 4-2 Salisbury. We'll be right back. So Robbie Jones leading things off here in the top of the ninth for the Seagulls. Down to the final 6 outs between these two teams. Let's see if we're going to see a rally from LaGrange, or let's see if Salisbury can tack on another run or two here, add to their cushion. So here comes the pitch. First one coming in. Fastball swung on and missed by Jones. Count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 coming in. LaGrange College, a sister school of Averett University, one of the hosts of this tournament in the USA South. So the 0-1. They defeated Piedmont College 6-0 in the USA South tournament game to get here. And there's a swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. About a 4-week break, though, for the Panthers before they started this one, as they were waiting to see where they were going to get seated. So the 0-2. And that pitch misses. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Make sure you go to AverettCougars.com for the Tournament Central. And as soon as you type in AverettCougars.com, a splash page will come up. And Jones is down on a strike for the first out. And swing and a miss there by Kevin Dean. Dean showing bunt. Well, kick that one foul. Count goes to 0-2. So the 0-2 on the way. Meekins is on deck. So the 0-2. That one's in the dirt. So Pig does a great job of blocking. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. So the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. And Fleckenstein bringing the ruckus on that one, bringing the smoke. And there's the second out of the inning as Dean is down on strike. So it's going to turn over the top of the lineup. Meekins. So Meekins 1 for 3 on the evening. So here's the pitch. And that ball misses inside. Count goes to 1-0. So here it goes. And that pitch is over for strike 1. Count goes to 1-1. So the 1-1 coming in. And that ball is chopped foul. So the 1-2. Here we go. And a swing and a miss, and Fleckenstein comes on and strikes out the side in the top of the ninth in order. So let's see if the Panthers can translate that into a little bit of momentum as they are down to their final 3 outs as we move to the bottom of the ninth. 4-2 is our score. Thank you. So that first pitch is over for a strike. Bottom of the ninth. And that ball is struck foul by Pradit. Pradit is 0 for 4. He's flat out, bounced into a 4-6-3 double play and grounded out too short. And that ball is a little blooper back to the pitcher, Grosso Fields, and the count. And there's the first out. So LaGrange now finds itself down to its final 2 of the season. Pora Paddock steps in, grounded down to second, lined out to short, and flied out to right. Tavin Thompson on deck. First pitch, fastball in for a called strike 1. He's in a groove now. 0-1. And it misses down and away. Count goes to a ball and a strike. So the 1-1. And that one misses outside. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike here. Two, 1 coming in. And a little chopper down to third. Barry stays at home. The throw is going to get away from him, though. And so he's going to reach on the air. Will Pora Paddock. Oh, they're going to give him a hit on that, as that would have been a tough play. Going to be ruled a infield single. So that's going to bring up Tavin Thompson now. And first pitch over. And they're going to actually rule that one an error. And the throw is going to get away. So Pora Paddock over to second. So a error there by Grosso, throwing error. It's a failed pickoff attempt. He moves to second. 0-1 to Thompson. That one misses outside. Count goes to a ball and a strike. 1 out, runner on second, tying run at the plate in Thompson. So let's see what happens. And that one's over for a called strike 2. So the 1-2. And that one's going to miss. Count runs even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on second. LaGrange needing a couple of runs to force their season into another inning. So that pitch misses outside. So 3-2. And ladies and gentlemen, we have had some drama in these past two games. Let's see if there's going to be any more here today or at the end of tonight's game. 3-2. And a well-hit ball. And that's going to get over Ardoin's glove. Runner held up at third. So there's a single. And that is going to bring up the hot-hitting Casey Bell right now, who is on fire. If he was on the old NBA street games, we would see trails from him right now. He is 4 for 4 on the evening. So here we go. 1 out, 2 on, runners on the corner. First pitch misses, down and in for ball 1. This is where the metal meets the road, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you earn your keep on this team. You earn your stripes. 1-0. That pitch is over for strike 1. Called strike 1. So are we going to see the Miracle Panthers here, or are we going to see Salisbury hold off the Panthers and send the Panthers packing? So the 1-1 coming in from Grosso. Bell took a huge cut at that. On the outside, will miss. The count goes to 1-2. So the 1-2 to Bell. Bell, perfect 4 for 4 and a swing and a miss. And a huge out there by Grosso. And LaGrange down to its final out. It's going to bring up Blake Butcher. So here we go. Things winding down. Blake Butcher, it all comes on to the bat of Blake Butcher. That ball is fouled off to the backstop. Butcher is 0 for 3. RBI ground out to second. Flied out to right twice. Butcher just looking to push the Panthers season at least one more batter. And a swing. And that was going to take the umpire by surprise and looked like it caught him on the wrist. And he's going to do his best impression of Taylor Swift and try to shake it off, but that's going to be that's hard. So the 0-2. So the 0-2. So Grosso set. Looking in, he has his pitch, the 0-2. And that ball is chopped foul down the left side into LaGrange's dugout. So Swift would bat next if Butcher can continue this thing. 0-2. Here we go. Swing and a miss, and they're going to have to go down. And that is going to do it. Salisbury is going to pull out a 4-2 victory over LaGrange. They will move into tomorrow's championship game against Roanoke. They will have to beat the Maroons twice, though, if they are going to advance on. That game will start at 12 o'clock. So right now, easy pick here for player of the game as it's Jeff Oster. He picks up his second win of the game after closing down the bottom of the 11th for Salisbury in the game before this one, then comes back and will get the win in this one as he went as Oster went 7 innings. So a strong start. And so LaGrange, a great season, though. They are the USA South Tournament champions. A 40-win season. Nothing to drop their head about, as this concludes the last triple header of this tournament. And so a great contest here. Hats go off to both of these teams. Really solid performances from both of them. And so, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you join us here tomorrow at 12 o'clock on AveryCougars.com as we will conclude this one. We will conclude this USA or this Division III Southern Regional here in Danville, Virginia. Hats go off to Salisbury. Salisbury came back in the second game here today. They came back, put together a extra innings win in 11. Then turned around, had about maybe a 30 to 45 minute break between games. Went in, grabbed a few Crustables and ate a little bit of dinner, and then came right back out here and beat the number 1 team in the country by a final score of 4-2. The final line score, Salisbury 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. For LaGrange, 2 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Davin Wilson, and on behalf of the City of Danville, the Danville Braves, and Avery University, would like to thank you for tuning in and wish everybody a good night and safe travels home. Thanks for joining us.